Hello fans, and welcome to this week's collaboration video of Four Eyes and Bow Ties, Jack's channel and stuff, and our review of the top 3 Marvel Cinematic Universe movies. Enjoy the video.
So yeah, like this is amazing to be here with all these great YouTubers. We are calling ourselves the Amateur YouTubers Incorporated. This is great.
We even have a Facebook conversation going on about us.
We'll cut that out. So anyways, let's get into this. What are your 3 and 2?
So my 3 and 2, I'm gonna start very new. This was actually it was probably my favorite Marvel movie, but it wasn't not my, what I thought was the best. But I loved it so much, and that was Captain America: The Winter Soldier. It was so much better than, I feel like it actually stepped up Marvel's game, when it comes to, the 2014 year. It, brought it up to a different level. Guardians of the Galaxy met up with that level. It was just, it was fantastic. It was really good.
Yeah, and I am gonna give a spoiler. I didn't put it on my list. I had the hardest time not putting, I think it's the most well-made out of all of them. I think it's the best, but I didn't like it as much as these others. My number 3 is going to the original, the first Iron Man. I think this one's left out of so many of the top spots of lists, not anymore because people kind of forget about it, but if you go back and rewatch it, it is amazing. It is a great origin story and it kicks off the Marvel Cinematic Universe. It was a huge risk to have Robert Downey Jr. in it with all this stuff going on, and he wasn't a big star, and well, that paid off.
Yeah, basically restarted his career. My number 2 is actually Iron Man. Like Miles said, it started a...
Movie sucks.
Keep going.
Like I said, it started off just a new era for Marvel.
Yeah.
It
started the era for Marvel. It set the bar up there for
and then it just kept going.
My number 2 is going to Guardians of the Mother Trucking Galaxy. Listen, I love this movie so much. Everything was going against it, and James Gunn, no one knew who he was. None of the characters, no one knew who they were except the nerds like us. And it just paid off, and it's amazing, it's awesome. And I know you guys love us so much and you want to look at our face all day, but we are bringing it to Jack's channel of stuff. Give us your list.
Ding!
What is up, you guys? Thanks for having me on for this collaboration. I've been looking forward to this collaboration for a while because it's my first collaboration with someone else, so thanks for having me on. But these are my top 3 favourite films in the MCU. Starting out with number 3 is Guardians of the Galaxy. This film, I think, is probably Marvel's funniest film in my opinion. I love the actors in the roles. I think they're all perfect casting, especially Chris Pratt and Bradley Cooper and Vin Diesel and all that. I think they're all perfectly cast. The soundtrack is just win, automatically win. Great 70s and 80s soundtrack in this film also. Plus the special effects, the action, they all just mix well together to make one entertaining ass film. One of my very favourite films of last year was Guardians of the Galaxy. Guardians of the Galaxy is my number 3 favourite. Coming at number 2 is Marvel's other film that came out last year, and that is Captain America: The Winter Soldier. Now this film was also, I think, more of a surprise than Guardians of the Galaxy because I was one of the people who actually quite liked the first Captain America film, but I do see why some people are a bit more on it. But this film is just so good because it's so different from the other Marvel films. It's more of a spy kind of thriller for the first half it is anyway, but then the second half it's more of the superhero stuff we actually love. And it's just such a really good story as well. It pretty much changes the entire perspective of the cinematic universe going forward. I can't wait to see how that actually plays into Age of Ultron. But in the end, it's my second favourite film of the MCU, and I just love it. So my number 1 film of the MCU, I'm going to be extremely obvious here because I don't know a lot of people who don't think this is the best film that Marvel have made. That is, of course, The Avengers. And like I said, to everyone who's talked to me about it, I've said this is their favourite Marvel film, and I can obviously see why, because it's the ensemble we were all waiting for. This film, just like Guardians of the Galaxy, is a really awesome ensemble. All the actors are great in the roles. Robert Downey Jr., Chris Evans, Mark Ruffalo, Chris Hemsworth. All perfect casting. I love how all the films built up into this film, and it's just an all-out epic film. It's got awesome fights in it. The battle at the end that's on for half an hour, that's just epic. The special effects are awesome. The film's not on for too long. It's on for 2 hours and 20 minutes, which is a perfect runtime. And everything just comes together in this film, and I don't know anyone who doesn't like this film. I really don't. And I gotta say, it is my favourite Marvel Cinematic Universe film. It really is. And I don't know anyone else who thinks differently. So, Avengers, not Avengers Assemble. Avengers is my favourite film in the MCU. Do they have it? They're my top 3 favourite films in the MCU. Thanks for Miles Attempts Reviews for having me on this collaboration. Like I said, it's my first collaboration with anyone, so hope for some more collaborations in the future. I look forward to them. So, back to you guys.
Wow.
Oh, that was intense.
It's the end of an era.
I know.
Just like Infinity War is going to be the end of the era for Marvel, it's the end of our video of this epic collaboration.
But we need to give our top Marvel movie.
That's what I was saying.
So, heading to me first, you know. My number 1 movie was Guardians of the Galaxy. This movie, like I said, was set up for a Grand Slam by Captain America, just because of the time it was released. You know, everyone was so pumped on Marvel, and then this movie was released, everyone was like losing their minds. It was one of the best summer movies I've ever seen. It was a summer movie. Like, it was so good. I loved the acting in this. I loved the visual effects. I loved the direction of the movie, and it was really good. How about you, Miles?
So my number 1 is The Avengers. Marvel's The Avengers. In 2008, Nick Fury, Black Samuel L. Jackson came out with an eye patch and said, "A promise." And fast forward 4 years later, the impossible was done. Joss Whedon wrote an amazing Marvel movie, my favorite, the one that, and it's, all the characters come through. You can't really beat it.
You can beat it by a lot of other stuff.
Shut up.
It's so much better than it.
Hey, this is a celebration, okay? But, anyways.
If you can do what Dark Knight did, Josh Whedon, then I dare you. What did I say?
You said Josh Whedon.
Joss Whedon.
You're gonna get murdered.
I said Joss Whedon!
Okay, Tom Hanks.
Anyway, I disagree with Miles, but you know what?
Age of Ultron, I'm so excited.
I am excited for that because of the one line, "There are no strings on me." Oh,
there
gosh.
are no strings to hold me down. Ba, 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 ba. I've seen the trailer like 50,000 times.
You hear the people say, ow. Anyway, thank you guys so much for watching.
Thank you,
This
Jack's
was our review of the number
and
1 movies.
thank
of
you,
all time. Thank you, Jack's channel and stuff.
But guys, subscribe to all these channels. Subscribe to us. This has been a giant blessing just to collaborate
just to
with
be
these
able to do
guys.
this,
Yeah.
Thank you guys so much. See you guys later.
Bye.
Tom Hanks. Tom Cruise.